situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And his throw here. Trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The kick by McManus is good.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He can't get him down, and he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. He's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 76 yards, and the Vikings have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. To throw is Bridgewater. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Gordon on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Play action now. Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd and 4. Bridgewater now. He's got his tight end Fant, and he will have a Broncos 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Bridgewater to Fant, 1st down Broncos. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Play fake, Bridgewater. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And McManus able to put it through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. David Moore the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, Bridgewater. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time. Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Strong running from Melvin Gordon as he scores from a yard out. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action. Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Throwing is Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Yo.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. A gain of 6 there on first.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Bridgewater.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
That's checked down to Gordon.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. To the air again with Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater will try and throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Nick Vigil. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down now, it's Cook. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. First down, here's the run with Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. From the red zone now, Cousins steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Cousins will try and throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. The biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Bridgewater. This is Gordon on the dump off.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. and just lost track, and it cost him.
And some room to work. 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
On my phone. My mic is muted.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And there will not be a return here.
Cool.
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Right, you know you the lead.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice
They
makes perfect.
they said I'll be going to the bench.
So here's a 1st and 10 at 38. Here's Cousins.
No, I did not mean to throw that. I didn't mean to throw it. I didn't mean to. Oh my Lord.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
No, I didn't mean to throw that. I meant to I didn't know I did. I meant to throw it, but I wanted to low point it. I tapped it on accident.
But now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
I'm sorry, bro.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain.
I did not mean to throw that, bro.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major.
All right, why you doing something for your mama?
Oh yeah, I do.
I'm finna go make